Hey everybody, I'm Piet Levy from tapmilwaukee.com, and I'm really thrilled to be here with Chris Difford from Squeeze. So
Hi.
Chris, thank you so much for chatting with us.
No problem. Nice to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, this is really exciting because, there's been a lot of talk about a new Squeeze album coming out at some point. And talk to me about that. You guys have been around for a while. You have such a great body of work. What's the process been like for this new album? And talk to me a little bit about that, working with Glenn.
We're very early. We're in the writing stage at the moment. We're playing 3 new songs tonight. And then we're going to record them in October. And then we'll just take it easy and see what happens. These days you don't have the restraints of a record company breathing down your neck. So you can take your time. And there's good and bad in that, I think. I think sometimes if you take your time, it can just meander off into the distance.
Okay. Yeah, how much time have you guys been taking? When was the last time? That last album came out of Originals was like 98, I think, right? So it's a bit.
Yeah, it's a long while ago.
So are these songs that go back 15 years, or?
No, these are all brand new songs, and as I say, we're just sort of sniffing around and seeing what we're going to come up with. One of the ones that we do on stage is called Tommy, and we're very proud of it. It's an amazing song.
What makes that's definitely a statement, because you guys have a big body of work. So I think for you guys to say it's an amazing song, it's got to be an amazing song. What makes it amazing? What do you think it is that makes it still relevant, makes this new music relevant for you guys?
In this particular song, the melody is incredible, and Glenn's done a wonderful job of putting a string arrangement to it. So it just sounds very different from things that we've done before.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that creative process and how it's evolved to this album? What's it like? Are you guys basically finishing each other's sentences at this point, or are you really...
No, it's not quite that kind of romantic.
Okay.
When you first meet and you're young lads together, you kind of you indulge yourself in each other's fantasies and musically and stuff. So you go off and do things, and then as you get older and things change, things change. So the writing process gets magnified, if you like, as the years go on. Because when you're first writing, you don't really think about what you're doing, you just kind of do it. It's kind of what you do as a kid. And then when you get older, it's kind of like, okay, is this a song for Squeeze? Or, what you have to think about it.
Okay, gotcha. And when you guys joined together as kids, did you ever imagine you would be here, several decades later, like at Milwaukee Summerfest, still with Squeeze? Looking back on it, what were your kind of dreams back then, and have your dreams basically come true, or have you exceeded what you were hoping to accomplish with the band?
It's interesting. The ideals that you have when you're younger are different from when you're older as well. So, you want to be on television, you want to be in a rock and roll band, you want to be touring, you want to be playing in Milwaukee and that sort of thing. Right. And then when you get older, your dimensions change a lot because you have family and you gradually find home. And because when you're in a band, you don't know where home is. But today, home can be on stage or it can be actually at home. So that's pretty cool. And
the home is at both places for you, basically, now?
It can be. It's a struggle sometimes when you're away for a while and you miss your family. It's kind of, you think, well, what am I doing sitting in this festival with all these bands playing and a lot of people hanging around drunk and eating terrible food, when I could be at home watching telly and being really nice. But so there is a difference.
Right. No, I could see that. And obviously Squeeze has kind of come and gone here and there over the years. You guys got back together, it was probably, maybe 2007, I think, when you reunited this last time. And you keep going, and you're creating new music, too. Yeah. So what is it that's really motivating you to keep this thing alive and to try to evolve the band and create a new chapter for yourselves at this point in your career?
That's a good question. I don't know is the answer, because we've been playing our history for the last 5 years as a band, and now it's time to write new material. And as I said, we're just taking it gently to see where it goes. I don't think there's any great vision, there never has been, of making a record that's like one thing or another. It's not like we're Pink Floyd going to make The Wall or something. We just write songs. So we do that. Glenn's got his solo career. I've got my solo career. So it's about balancing all 3 plates and making them all largely work for each other.
Great. Well, it seems to be working really well. Thank you so much for chatting with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for
thank you very much. Yeah, appreciate it. So, Piet Levy from tapmilwaukee.com with Chris Difford from Squeeze. Thanks, everybody.